Ujian Promosi Strata-1 Universitas Tomakaka Mamuju, Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan, Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris 1 Juli 2026 dibuka dengan resmi.
Good morning all. The Honorable Vice Dean and Lecturers, the Honorable respected teachers, dear students, and my fellow university students. First of all, praise and gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for His blessings and mercy, so I can attend and present my research today to complete all the exams to get Strata-1. Let me introduce myself. My name is Maulidina S, student number 210-250-302-006 from the English Education Study Program, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Tomakaka, University of Mamuju. Based on my preliminary observation at MI Darul Ilmi Sampoang, I found that many third grade students had difficulties remembering English, such as vocabulary, writing, and reading. As a result, their learning outcomes were relatively low, and they were less motivated during conventional classroom activities. To address this problem, I conducted a research entitled Improving Students' Learning Outcomes through STUDYCAT application in grade 3 of MI Darul Ilmi Sampoang. In this presentation, I will explain the background of the research methodology, findings, discussion, conclusion, and suggestions. In the background, in this study, I found that students' English learning outcomes were still low, especially in basic English, like vocabulary, writing, and reading. The learning process still used the conventional methods, so students were still low, and students were still low. Were less active and easily bored during class. Meanwhile, English is very important in the modern era because it is used in communication, education, and technology. Therefore, students need interesting and interactive learning media. To solve this problem, I use a STUDYCAT application. STUDYCAT application is an Android-based learning application, provides games, audio, and visual learning activities that can increase students' motivation and engagement. And this research focused on measuring the effectiveness of the STUDYCAT application by using a one-group pretest post-test design. Next is research methodology. This research used a quantitative pre-experimental method. The research design was one-group pretest post-test design. This research was conducted at MI Darul Ilmi Sampoang from November until December 2025. The population and sample consisted of 23 third grade students using total sampling technique. The research instrument was a test consisting of 10 multiple choice questions, 6 fill-in-the-blank questions, and 4 writing tests. Okay. Next is findings and discussion. In the pretest, 15% of students were in the good category, 57% were in the average category, and 30% were in the fair category. The mean score of the pretest was 51.74% with a standard deviation of 28.26%. This result shows that students' English learning outcomes before treatment were still low. Next is the post-test result. After using the STUDYCAT application, the post-test results improved significantly. 26.1% of students were in the excellent category, and 65.2% were in the good category, and only 8.7% remained in the average category. The mean score increased to 79% with a standard deviation of 15.23%. This means that students show better English learning outcomes after the treatment. Next is conclusion and suggestion. In conclusion, based on the research findings, the STUDYCAT application effectively improved the English learning outcomes of fifth grade students at MI Darul Ilmi Sampoang. The mean score increased from 51.74% in the pre-test to 79% in the post-test. The test result also showed significant improvement with a significance value of 0.000 less than 0.05. Therefore, the STUDYCAT application can be used as an effective learning medium in teaching English. Next is suggestion. For the teachers, it are suggested to use the STUDYCAT application as an alternative learning medium in teaching English because it can help students improve their English learning outcomes and increase learning motivation. And for students, are encouraged to actively practice English using the STUDYCAT application to strengthen their vocabulary, reading, and simple writing skills. And for future researchers, is recommended to apply the STUDYCAT application in different English skills, grade levels, or with large samples to explore its wider effectiveness. Let me introduce Universitas Tomakaka. Universitas Tomakaka berkomitmen untuk menghasilkan lulusan yang berilmu, berkarakter, profesional, dan mampu memberikan kontribusi nyata bagi masyarakat. Kemudian, specifically in Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, kami tidak hanya belajar teori di dalam kelas, tetapi juga memperoleh pengalaman langsung melalui teaching practice, penelitian, dan pengabdian kepada masyarakat. Kemudian berbagai pengalaman tersebut membentuk kami menjadi calon pendidik yang kompeten, insya Allah kreatif, dan siap menghadapi tantangan dunia pendidikan. If you dream of becoming an inspiring teacher and making a positive impact on future generation, FKIP Tomakaka University is the right place to start your journey. Together, let's learn, grow, and inspire the future. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.